The Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City trailer is finally here. You know, initially I have to admit, I was worried that this movie would look cheap and embarrassing. The original production stills that they released looked like they were ripped straight from a fan film. But now that the official trailer is out, I have to say I am impressed. After taking a closer look at the trailer, I uncovered lots of little Easter eggs and references to the games that only true fans will pick up on. And after my analysis of the trailer, I confirmed that this actually isn't a fan film. Well, not exactly anyway. It's in fact an official release from Sony with permission from Capcom themselves. I never would have guessed by looking at it. We'll do a deep dive and uncover every detail they've hidden in this trailer. But first, I want to address some complaints that the internet trolls have made about this trailer. I've heard people saying that the music choice felt strange and out of place for the tone of this kind of movie. The song is What's Up by Four Non Blondes and is of course famous on the internet for its use in the He-Man meme. See, this song is actually perfect because after I first saw the trailer, I said, hey, what's going on? Why does it look so cheap and embarrassing? I can't imagine going to a theater during a pandemic to watch this. This trailer must be a joke. Then it hit me. It is a joke. For years, fans have said that they could make a better Resident Evil movie with their eyes closed, and it's likely that Capcom heard this and gave some fans a shot at making this fake trailer to throw everyone off. As always, Capcom is holding their cards close to their vest, and they're planning on releasing the real trailer when they announce the RE3 Remake Director's Cut later this month. So now you see that this song selection, which is often used online as a joke, is actually a really clever choice after all. With that being said, Capcom still packed this fake trailer full of references to the games and gave us some clues to find out about the real movie. In this video, I will be spotlighting 5 of the biggest clues to guess what the plot of Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City will be. I'll also be pointing out some of the Easter eggs you may have missed if you're not a Resident Evil head like myself, so be sure to like and subscribe and let's get started. Number 1. Claire is going to be our lead character. Though this movie will be combining the events of RE1 and RE2, it seems that Claire will take center stage. This fake trailer certainly centered around Claire anyway. Claire is my favorite character in the series, so I'm pretty excited about this. She's apparently big into the Umbrella conspiracy and maybe other conspiracies as well. My guess is that Claire travels to Raccoon City to warn Chris about Umbrella before he leaves to investigate the mansion incident. This is a big change from the RE2 game, where Claire shows up in Raccoon City to find Chris months after the incident.
Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
It looks like a siren goes off, perhaps warning the town about an outbreak or some kind of crisis, and Chris probably goes off to investigate. It sounds like the virus is already infecting people in Raccoon City.
We have to contain this.
But from the looks of it, Chris isn't buying it. So Claire continues her investigation solo before teaming up with everyone's favorite rookie cop to stop Umbrella.
Shall we go?
Speaking of Umbrella, Number 2, William Birkin might be a sympathetic villain. In this fake trailer, we get some shots of Birkin experimenting on some lady. Perhaps it's Jessica Trevor, Lisa Trevor's mom. We do see a young girl who seems upset, so it's likely her mom on the table. But my guess is that this is actually Annette Birkin, William's wife, and that this little girl is none other than Sherry Birkin. I could see them making William a sympathetic character who loses his wife and later himself to his research. Whoever these characters are, I just hope they don't have to turn into a giant cartoon monster like he does. Number 3, the Ashford twins. Leave it to Capcom to give everyone exactly what they're asking for. Fans have wanted a remake of Code Veronica for some time now. Hell, I would be happy with a re-release on modern consoles and PC. But Capcom knows what we really want is for them to have Code Veronica cameos in their upcoming hit movie. It could just be a prop that serves as a reference, but if this is the real that we see Claire watch in the fake trailer, then it appears that in the movie, William will have some sort of hand in creating the T. Veronica virus. But us RE heads know that this can't be the case. In the games, the two characters had something of a rivalry and were competing to create better cartoon monsters than one another. William was excited when he created the G-Virus because it meant that he would finally surpass Alexia. And it certainly looks like William will come out on top in this film. Number 4, the helicopter crash. In Resident Evil 2, a helicopter crashes into the RPD. But here we get a helicopter that crashes into the mansion. It looks like the crash is caused by this zombie that sneaks onto the helicopter. I hope that wasn't Brad. It was. My guess is that this is the start of the climax of the mansion segment in the movie. From here, they'll start getting attacked by zombies before retreating back to town. But who knows, maybe Wesker will betray them and release the Tyrant. I'm just not sure how they'd fit all that into one movie and do it any justice, so that's probably not going to happen. Which is why this has to be a fake trailer. But there were some more great Easter eggs that you may have missed. Some of these are ones that only true RE fans will catch. Number 1. Did you catch the piano in the main dining hall? I wonder if Jill will play Moonlight Sonata. It probably won't open a door or anything, but she probably just really likes that song. Number 2, the truck. This is the truck from RE2, and I mean the original RE2. They actually just used the model from the PS1 game. What a reference! It's the same trick they used on the parking garage scene with the dogs. Ripping the models from the games and using them in the movie is something I've only ever seen done in House of the Dead. I'm not sure why more studios don't do this. It looks great. Number 3, Itchy Tasty. Most people probably missed this one, but it's actually a really subtle reference to the note found in RE1. In it, an animal keeper logs his thoughts as he slowly loses his mind, and his writing devolves to the point where he can only write 2 words. In this fake trailer, a zombie finger paints it onto a window to let Claire know that she's about to try to eat her. Watch out! Number 4, the orphanage. For my money, this looks like a younger Birkin standing in the orphanage from the RE2 remake. In this movie, Claire and Chris grew up in the orphanage, and Claire always suspected that there were nefarious goings on. I bet Umbrella was using those kids for research. Maybe that's where he got Lisa. Number 5, it's Ben. This guy is actually Ben. In the movie, he warns Claire about Umbrella, which leads her back to Raccoon City. You'll remember him as the investigative journalist from RE2 that gets locked up when Chief Irons thought he was getting too close to the truth. Speaking of, number 6, Chief Irons. That's him. Number 7, Lisa Trevor. Most fans probably missed it, but this is actually Lisa Trevor. She's doing her classic shh thing from the games. I recently wrote a comedy script for a review that I'm making of all those old Resident Evil movies. The review is coming soon, but I won't be able to film this skit for some time, if ever, so I'll just tell you about it now. The idea was to make a parody of what those movies would look like if Paul W.S. Anderson had followed the games a bit more. I tried to write the dumbest things I could possibly imagine a major studio doing with these characters. In it, I have Lisa Trevor being a lovable monster like Sloth from the Goonies. After realizing that Lisa isn't actually a monster, Chris befriends her and she sacrifices herself to stop Wesker to save everyone at the end. Anyway, I'm not sure why Lisa would be warning a character to be quiet. Maybe she's friendly. Anyway, that's it for my breakdown of the fake trailer. I'm looking forward to seeing the real trailer for the actual Resident Evil movie very soon. In the meantime, subscribe to catch my review of the original Resident Evil movie when it comes out next month. I'll be making some other fun videos in the meantime that you won't want to miss. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.